Go. Hello everybody, welcome back to The Amazing Spider-Man. I am Demon Lord Barkus, and you'll notice we are back to when we let Dr. Connors through the gate. The reason why is because I lost the recordings and I had to restart the entire game. So that is why you might notice there may be inconsistencies with my character and tech upgrades. On the upside, the collectibles I'm pretty sure are the same. Unless I have like one more magazine, I don't know. So anyway. So we're going up here just like last time. Oh man, burning again. Really get sick of that. Oh, okay. Here's the last magazine. Okay, so all we have to do is come back for the audio recording. No, ow! Jesus. Sorry.
You look like a statue.
Web strike. Eat fudge out of him. Yeah, I'm beating the fudge out of somebody. I'm beating up somebody so badly that they have fudge flying out of them instead of blood. I have turned their blood into candy. How awesome would that be? Vampires would be a lot more common if blood was candy. Where the heck is the people with the guns? Oh, who cares? Let's beat these guys up.
He's having a good time. Raise your hand. Stop smiling at me. You're not feeling it.
Alright. Oh! There was a gun. Where were you? Where were you? There you are. Okay. Let's... There we go. Boop, 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 boom. Alright. There should be one more person with a gun. There they are. They may have shot me, but I got this under control. I think. But I think that's everybody. I'm not sure. Where the heck is the... Okay, I'm very lost. Okay, yeah, that's everybody. Now we're at this. So we've caught up to where we were last time. Let's just web everybody down. Punch you a few times. Oh, something I should mention about combat is that, well, in combat, if you use your web shots, they don't bring down, or they don't interrupt your combo meter, so you can use that to your advantage. There you go. And cutscene.
Thanks, Pete. I thought we were done for. It's a lot easier breaking in than breaking out. Looks like everyone's breaking out. Great. I'll have to deal with them later. Come on, Doc. Where are we headed? As much as I'd like to take a vacation, we need to get back to my apartment. Cops. Of course. Fasten your seatbelt, Connors.
And the load screen. On the left, you'll have a file with your mission statement, I guess. And on the right, you'll have NY City Thoughts, New York City Thoughts. This is really just something to entertain you while you wait for the level to load, or the game to load, whatever. And it actually... They change depending on the situation that the game is in. So, for example, if the game has something traumatic happen, the people that are on it will sound traumatic. You can't actually post in it. Alright, and now...
Never thought I'd seen that.
Let's go.
This way. Beautiful city, huh? City I almost destroyed. The past is the past, Connors. Let's focus on the future.
And we have a character upgrade. So this time we're gonna get the web bounce. It allows us to bounce off opponents when we web strike them. Yeah, web swinging, you hold R2. I'm not sure if I explained this last episode or not, but you hold R2, you release R2 to let go, or it'll just release on itself. There are markers on the minimap in the lower left or right corner that the Captain America shield will lead you to where you have to go to advance the story. Any other markers are just there. They're optional. And now we have a drag-along cutscene, and we're in Stan's apartment. So, yeah, I guess that's not that bad, but, you know.
There you go. Door-to-door service.
I'll just remain quiet.
It's not much, but it's a quiet place to work while you develop the antidote.
You live here?
Are you kidding? I couldn't afford to rent the closet in this place. It belongs to an old friend of my Aunt May. His name's Stan. I'm house-sitting for the summer.
I don't know about this.
Well, the other option is going back to the lizard's lab. In the sewer.
Well, this'll do. Where should we set up the lab?
Over here. I guess we start with getting whatever equipment you need to work on an antidote. There's the computer. Kinda old, but it works. A few books for reference over there, not much. Oh, there's a copy of Splice of Life over there. And the television. Guess we should see if we made the news.
We're stunned today when Kurt Connors, the lizard himself, escaped from the Beloit Psychiatric Hospital with the aid of costume vigilante Spider-Man. There's no clear motive for the breakout, but police have started a citywide search for these two extremely dangerous fugitives. Now, back to the main story.
I guess that's a yes.
Brilliant. Now they'll think you're the villain, Peter. This is all my fault.
Doc, if you help me come up with a cure, we'll both be heroes. I'll contact Gwen and see what's happening.
Wait, will you tell Gwen? About me?
I have to. Just another reason to create the antidote, right? Now, what are we gonna need to set up your lab?
For starters, all my research. I stored my files on a tablet with an Ouroboros insignia on it. But it won't be easy to locate.
No problem there. I broke into Oscorp once. I can do it again.
Peter, be careful. If Oscorp was continuing my work in secret, we don't know what to expect. This is not the same serum that infected me. It's a virus now.
So I've heard. So, ready to play God?
You do remind me of him. Your father.
Oh, Gwen's calling.
Pete,
Gwen, I'm glad you're all right. Listen, I'm with Connors now.
I know, Peter. The whole city knows. You broke him out of prison?
It's a mental facility.
Are you out of your mind? You know what Connors did to the city. He created this problem to begin with.
And he can create an antidote. This isn't the lizard. This is Dr. Connors.
Can he bring my father back?
Gwen,
I trust you, Peter, but I can't trust him.
I'm sorry. I had no choice, but he's the key to getting you better. And right now, I need you to gather his research for me.
I can't. Dr. Smythe sent it to Oscorp's archive facility.
Just hold on a little while longer. I'm on my way.
Hurry, Pete. I know we're quarantined, but it feels like we're prisoners. Smythe says he's working on a solution.
I'm gonna get you out of this, Gwen.
I hope so.
Gwen's been through a lot.
I murdered her father, Peter.
You didn't kill anyone. It was the lizard.
I want to believe you.
Let's make Gwen believe it.
And welcome back after the cutscene. So, Stan's apartment. You can do multiple different things here. You can go back to previous levels, see what you've done. Oscorp. Beloit Psychiatric Hospital. We still need one audio evidence from there, but we will be going back later, just not right now. You can talk to Connors. I don't really like doing that because, well, he doesn't really have anything fun to say. And finally, the closet. Here you can change costumes that you've collected from doing various things throughout the game. As you can see, I have not gotten all of them, but what I have gotten are the default with no belt. I don't really know the point of it. The cross-species Spider-Man, which looks rather terrifying. The Scarlet Spider. Sorry, I couldn't remember it for a second there. The classic black suit from the Sam Raimi trilogy. That one's pretty cool. And Big Time Spider-Man, which I guess it's pretty cool. But I like the classic black suit, and that's what we're going to be playing through this game in. And I know some of you probably want me to be the original, but, you know, what you gonna do? Anyway, so let's go.
Peter, wait.
What are these things?
Oh yeah, I was working on those before everything went down. I call them my spider tracers. Long story short, if I stick this on a police antenna, I should be able to listen to everything they say.
Should?
I haven't exactly had time to try them out yet. No time like the present, though, huh? I'll make a detour on the way to Oscorp Archives.
And with that, we're allowed to go exploring Manhattan, which is always fun and never dull. Well, it could be dull. I don't know. That just all depends on how you perceive free roaming. I can't really think of any, but I've never met somebody who doesn't like free roaming at all. Huh. Guess this just goes to show free roaming's awesome. The loading. I could read some of these. Spider-Man Prison Break? Nah. I don't know. I'll go through them once in a while.
This is great.
So you can collect comic books or comic book pages that unlock comics that you can read in the menu. I won't be collecting all of these. Why? Because there's over 700 of them, and I don't really feel like wasting everybody's time. Now, what we need to do is link antennas with our spider tracers. There are 3 antennas we have to link, and yeah, there are 3 that we have to link. I don't really know what else to say about that. So we just go through. If you tap R1, you can do an automatic web rush. That's pretty good. Well, it's not pretty good. It's actually very
Another
good.
antenna here.
R1, when it appears, will also allow you to web zip or web rush to comic book pages, which should make it easier. Now, it really doesn't,
3 to triangulate.
because the hitbox on them is really small, so if you just go a bit too far to the left or right, it'll disappear, and then you just go veering off into some random place. Web rushing is genuinely how you're gonna want to get through, or generally, not genuinely, want to get through Manhattan, because it's easier. Well, it's a bit easier than traversing it with web swinging, but it's a lot faster.
Who's failing their antenna quest?
And now we have hooked up to police signals, and we'll be able to fight crime and stuff.
Coming through. I repeat, huge rhino-like creature climbing to the rooftop of the parking lot.
A rhino, huh? Should be on my way then.
We could go fight the rhino cross species, but I think this petty crime is a bit more needed of our assistance. Yeah, this petty crime. We're going to be... So, here's how I'm going to play this.
Consider it done.
After every mission, there becomes an update of sub-missions that we can do. For example, petty crimes like this one, bank robberies, car chases, stuff like that. I'm going to do all of those, then go on to the next story mission. Just to keep it from being story, or a whole long thing of submissions. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go through all 3 of these assaults. The little fist means assaults. You can set waypoints by pressing select, moving to the thing that you want to, not thing, but event that you want to go to, and hitting X to make a waypoint, a custom waypoint. And then a blue shining light will appear if you don't feel like looking at your minimap for which way to go.
Back to their cages.
And you'll be able to get there in no time. Well, depending on how you're traversing the city. So come on, let's dive right into it. No, that sucks. Anyway.
The suit unsettles you?
Punch, 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 kick, punch, stuff. I don't know. Not genuinely. I say that a lot. Anyway, so generally these little muggings are, petty crimes. The petty crimes are
The important thing
pretty easy.
Stay frosty.
They get to be more than just one person after a while, but no, for now they're just one person. And if you were able to get through Beloit, I think you should be fine with those. Because Beloit had a lot of prisoners at once sometimes. As you could have seen. And we're almost there.
Done.
Something I really like about the web swinging is, even though you can't see where the web is going, it where you can swing webs depends on how high you are. For example, in the park, when I was really high, I wouldn't have been able to swing on a web because it had nothing to attach
The
to.
important thing is that you're still alive. Stay frosty.
But in the city, we're always in the city, but in the jungle, the building jungle, I don't know, we can go really high and just continually gain height and still have something to web swing onto. For example, am I really high? Yes, I am. And if we go really far down really fast, no, never mind. Sometimes if you're really high up and you just let him free fall, you'll go down really fast and then he'll stop himself with webbing. It's actually pretty cool. And with that, we're at 15 minutes and we've stopped all the petty crime and we are going to be out. Next time on The Amazing Spider-Man, we are going to go and stop the Rhino cross species. See you then.